got yarn. I'm back. Just got off the live with Lynette and Nina. I think we did like 125 blankets we unboxed tonight. And we have like 1,600 and something blankets. Amazing. Amazing. But I got some Happy Mail. And I thought it was Boggy Blanket. And it's from Lindsay. What's her? It's Razzle Dazzle is her logo. But she sent me yarn. It was I think a gift for somebody that was allergic to wool, so she's thought of me. Is this not awesome? And this is nice hand-dyed yarn, y'all. Hold on one second. It's hung up in a stitch marker. Oh, look at the little stitch marker, a little mushroom. Look at my nails. You know, it looks like there's dirt, but it's not dirt. If it is, it won't come out. But my nails are really messed up from the acrylics. So I'm going to let them breathe before the holidays. So this is Razzle Dazzle's hand-dyed 100% acrylic yarn. Look. Is that not beautiful? 150 yards medium 4-weight. Recommended hook an H. 5mm machine wash cold. I don't know why it's not coming in. You know what I got to get from the house is my Swiffer. It's in the closet. Isn't that pretty? Look at those colors. Wow. These are like short little stubby skeins. They're cute. I don't think I'm going to open them all because I may not be able to get them all back together. I didn't know she dyed yarn. That's awesome. So yeah, you guys, Razzle Dazzle hand dyed acrylic yarn. And that's her handle on YouTube. Do you have a shop? Maybe she's got an Etsy. Lindsay, let me know. But I love the little mushroom. Isn't that cute? But they are definitely wool. Here's another one. And that one's 100. Look at the frog. Whoops. Y'all, I smushed a lizard, a green lizard today. And the brother or whatever, there's 2 of them in here and I squished one of them. I don't know. It got in here because I had the door open today. Cute little froggy. And so I have 2 in that color. And I've got 2 in this other color. So she hand dyes this. This is interesting. I didn't know that. Look at the colors. Aren't those pretty? She's sleeping. And we got 2 in pink and purple. How beautiful. And this stitch marker is a 4-leaf clover. So look her up on YouTube. Razzle Dazzle. Let's look. Let's try Etsy first. Mm-mm. Mm. Bear with me here. No, that's not the right razzle dazzle. Oh my goodness. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anyways, I'll find out. Isn't that pretty? So I got 2 of those. I think I got 2 of them with every color. And I got 2 of these, like a blackberry, pink, purple, black. Oh, thank goodness I swept the floor. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much, Lindsay. Beautiful yarn. And silly me, I thought it was a Boggy Blanket. Usually someone will put Happy Mail on the box, and I can tell. But I love all the little stitch markers. They're adorable. This one's a candy cane, I think. If I could get the front of it. Yeah, it's a candy cane. And this one, oh, we already showed you that one. Yes, ma'am, you sleepy. She's sleepy. My pretty girl. She needs a bath. Hang on 1 second. Oh. Y'all, I'm going to be sore tomorrow. I fell out of the camper. This is from Michelle. I'm going to show you what she got me, y'all. I'm back. I like that one. I love all my She's Got Yarn hats. I love them. Absolutely love them. But I love this color. And then there's a red one. When I feel like I'm on fire. And then there's a royal blue one, which I really like. But I love wearing visors, especially on bad hair days. So I like this one, the color, the royal blue. Isn't that pretty? Y'all, it's hard. This camera, when you go to the right, it goes to the left. So I went to the left. There. I love it. Looks good. Love it. So, yeah. All kinds of surprises tonight for me. I got some cards. You know, the packages were delivered a couple weeks ago. We took a week off, so some of this stuff sat, you know, for a couple weeks, like this. That's a lot of yarn, and it's beautiful yarn. y'all. Oh, there's a black kitty cat. Look. That's pretty. The hats were in here. Oh, I don't know. I've lost track. I've opened so many boxes. But Michelle, thank you so much for my hats. And also Laura Moore, she got me those pants. I think Denise, I was told I was getting Happy Mail, and I got it from somebody else. So I'm so sorry, Laura. Both gifts that you sent me did not have your name on them. So, but yeah, she's been so good to me. She's good to everybody. She's my yarn angel. So thank you again, Laura. Also, Lindsay, thank you, Razzle Dazzle, for all the beautiful yarn. And Michelle sent me the hats. And Lindsay sent me the yarn. And Laura sent me the pots. And the gator bag. Because she emailed me, she goes, you thought it was Lala. And I was like, yeah. I was thinking it might have been, but it was from Laura Moore. And I'm drawing a blank for her YouTube channel. Something Golfer. What's her email? I can't remember. Y'all, my memory's terrible when it comes to names. Yeah. So, but I just wanted to do a really quick video because we were on that live for 2.5 hours, and today I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, making sure that everything works in here, the power works. I worked on, that was an avalanche. I had to push everything back up. It was bad, y'all. I mean, they were up to here, and it's hard by yourself to get those heavy bags up there, to sling them up there. Like these bags, if you notice, I didn't fill them all the way tonight. Some of them I filled more than others, but it's so I can sling them to the top so we have room. And tomorrow I'm meeting my son Tyler. I'm gonna go pick up a couple some lumber for the trailer so my dad can finish it, so that I can load a lot of this in the trailer. I have an air conditioner for the trailer if it gets warm. And then Dad said, he's like, you can keep it in my building. And I'm like, I'm not moving them in the building. That's way over there. Nope. I guess I could, but I'm not doing it by myself. No. But I made a big dent. You can't see it real good, but I'll show you. Standing up. I'm not moving very good, y'all, because I've been sitting too long. But I gotta go take some more. I can't take any more Advil, not right now. But anyways, the blankets were here, okay? And now I pushed them all the way back here. I don't know if you can see that. So there's a big gap here. I got her bed here and the couch, and then I got all this room up here. So, and I got this little table that I bought for my computer so I can bring you guys closer when I'm sitting down on the couch. I can roll you towards me. And then I have 3 containers of yarn right here. But my goal is to get, I got this on wheels, and I think I have another one that's a lot nicer. I'm going to put the printer on. I got some stuff going on. I got to figure out what I want to do. I don't want any big heavy duty desk. My big desk, I mean, it's solid wood. If I take it, I'm going to put it in storage. I think it would take up too much room in here, because my goal is basically, this is going to be my couch. I'm going to have my computer on wheels, right? And I can just roll it up in the corner, and I'm going to have 2 shelves here, a shelf here, probably a small one. You know that corner by my back door? Those shelves will fit there. I got a TV in the way there. But on the other side of this window, I have a narrow shelf I can put there. And then my yarn wall I'm going to put here. And then I'm going to do a yarn wall there. And I might, my yarn wall's here, I can walk and, you know, touch my yarn. And on the other side, I'm going to put my yarn and have cubby, you know, a yarn wall on the back side. And this is just until I get these out of here, and then I'll fill those up with my yarn. But do I have enough room? I think if I do everything smart, I'll be okay. The two, you know, I have that big TV in that room, and I have shelves on each side. If I use those shelves, they'll be in the back up against a wall, I think. I don't know yet. I might. I don't know. I might bring them here. We'll see. But, you know, my newest units I'm bringing. And then the cubbies, I might use some of them like under this window, under the TV, because they're not that tall. I might be able to utilize those there. And then on the back walls. And I might put wheels on some of them so I can push them up against the other cubbies. We'll see. I don't know if that'll work. It may not. But I'm going to do my best to utilize this space for my yarn. And the trailers, you know, in the future is going to hold the yarn, or the blankets. I've got an air conditioner for it. And then Dad said I could use this building. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I always manage to work it out. You know? I'm building a barn, but I don't know. Everything is so expensive right now. I would love to build a lean-to off of it and make it a room. You know, that would be the ultimate dream, but I don't know. I need to just save my money. You would fall over if you knew how much money I had in this building. So it's ridiculous what things cost today. I mean, my first house, I spent on this building in just a barn, to build a barn. My first house, what I spent on my first home. It's crazy. And it had a swimming pool. But that was years ago. I bought a foreclosure house. It was vandalized, and I fixed it up. And yeah. But I never was one to rent. I've always owned my home. Yeah. So this is the first time I'm actually not really, and I still own my home, you know, but it's going to be somebody else's home soon, unless he wants to buy me out. He's welcome to do that, but I'm not going to give it to him. He's already put a price tag on it, what he wants, so if he has to buy me out, he's got to pay that half. So but there's a few things, I guess, it has to happen before he had a realtor look at it. There's a few things that have to happen, you know, but the house is in great shape. It's got a brand new driveway, swimming pool completely redone, a Generac, 24/7 power. Power goes out, you still have power. Yeah. It doesn't have to be painted. Except inside. Inside's probably going to have to be painted. But we're getting close to that, so I'm excited. But then again, I want to thank everyone who's participated in the Boggy Blanket Brigade. Also, I want to do a shout out. It's Yaddie's a good friend of mine, and if she recommends this person, I want to recommend this person. But Yaddie is, she has a shop on Etsy. She makes project bags, beautiful bags, custom bags. But she has met another YouTube channel who is showing her bags, and she asked if I would give her a shout out. And if you bear with me here, I'll get her name. There she is, view messages. Why would it not? Her name is Jen Hayes Creations, you guys. She has a shop. Jen Hayes Creations. I will put that in my link. You guys go check her out. I thought she was... I misunderstood the message. She has great gift ideas for crocheters. And she has a shop. Okay, I read it. I read it wrong. What's new? What's new? So Sassy Sax is Yaddie. And she has a friend that also has an Etsy shop. Her name is Jen Hayes Creations, and she has crochet ideas. Crochet amigurumis, crochet food, crochet embellishments, crochet scarves and bags and Valentine's ideas. Oh, she's got all kinds of cute stuff. So she's got cute stuff for the holidays. So go check her out, and I'll leave her Etsy link in the shop, in my description box, in the shop. But yeah, and Denise, thank you so much for all your hard work. She's my moderator, and she's my YouTube channel. It's not moderator. She's my administrator. So, and she does a great job. And starting January, I'm gonna plug into to my Facebook channel. I'm gonna try really hard. This year's gonna be a better year. Just had a lot of this past year has been tough on me, and I struggle with social. I mean, I've held on to my channel because I love to crochet, but I've kind of neglected my Facebook page, and I'm gonna try to be there. And I thank for everybody being patient and sticking around and hanging out with Denise, who's helped me through my channel, because I started my channel when I did my crochet along. I did pretty good then, and then life just kind of spiraled out of control, but I'm getting it back under control. Me and Georgie, just the two of us. Huh, sweet Chang, sweet Chang. She's like, Mama, leave me alone. Yeah. Have you guys seen those pictures I got? I love them. I hung them all in my bathroom. They're adorable. I guess she took a picture of Georgie and sent them in, and they made all those pictures. And it's her face, but different stuff, or a look-alike anyways. But I absolutely love those pictures. I laugh every time I go in the bathroom. And this, I kid you not, you guys, she loves to watch that there's doggy YouTube channels, and there's this one channel, it's golden retrievers, and they're not necessarily the light colored ones, they're the red golden retrievers, but she will sit there and watch an hour or longer, just watch the dogs on TV. It just blows me away. And they're funny videos. I don't mind watching them. They're funny. But she watches the dogs. And she doesn't look away. She just like Kona. Hey, Kona! Kona, Brenda, BYC Crochet. her dog watches my channel. I think that's funny. And Kona's a mama. She's got all those babies. And they're all girls. Wow. That's awesome. But I hear she's a good mama. But she takes time for me and Georgie to watch my channel. I just think it's crazy how dogs watch TV. I've owned dogs all my life that never ever had an interest in TV. Sadie did a little bit. Maybe it's the golden breed, the golden retrievers. Maybe that's, Maverick would growl at his own reflection in the mirror. She will bark at herself in the mirror. She was doing that last night. She was getting up on my bed, and the closet doors are mirrors. Yeah. Little windows and mirrors. They have a grid over them. But she was barking at herself. She's a hot mess. So, anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go work on my Christmas blanket. Tomorrow I'm meeting with Charm Grammy and Lynanne. We're going to lunch and maybe do some yarn shopping. At least go check out and see what Hobby Lobby has in camo. I did like some camo yarn I saw tonight. There's really nothing I want out there that I've seen that I want. Big Twist, I think on Hirschner's had like kind of a Christmas yarn that kind of reminds me of the cinnamon cakes they had. I haven't seen anything that I want to buy. I don't need anything. That may be why. But yeah, I'm going to go and check out what Ocala has. I know that their Michaels isn't the greatest. But there is a Walmart in Ocala. It's way out of everybody's way, but they got a nice yarn aisle. They always have something, But if I don't see anything there, I can always shop online. They have some pretty decent prices. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I love you all. I want to thank you again for everyone that's participated in the Boggy Blanket Brigade. We are getting closer and closer to delivery date. I'm getting excited. I think she said 6 weeks. We've got 6 weeks. Something like that. Oh, there's my hook. My hook fell. Not good. But I did, y'all want to hear something? Last night, my video, I know my video seemed choppy. I was recording and you guys could not see what I was doing. I messed the whole video up. But I went through all my knitting needles and I was matching them up, putting them in the case, putting the cords in the proper case. And I was like missing a bunch. Anyways, today I found a tin can. I found those hooks that I pulled out of the yarn. I put them in one of the Black Lab tin cans that Lala gave me. And so I am still missing some hooks. They're at the house in my carts, but I got a bunch of cords and I found at least 6 more or 7 more. I found a couple chai goo and I found one of my gingers and I completed the other 2. One is, I can't remember, it's a weird name, it starts with a T. Tam something. Anyways, I got all the hooks there. And then my clover one, I got all the hooks in there. But the cords I don't have. They're yellow cords and I broke one. And the others, they're at the house somewhere. But I found a lot of my crochet hooks. And I think I removed all my crochet hooks out of that Christmas bag into a bag that I was gifted. And yeah, I found that bag and I found all my hooks. So I guess I emptied the Christmas bag and I put it up. And I don't know where I put it, but I will find it. But I found all my hooks and then some. So I'm really pleased that I found a lot of my hooks. The hooks that I lost a pink checkered bag when I was in Tennessee, it had all my clovers in it. Like a lot of clovers. So the clovers you see me have today, I bought those after that Tennessee trip, a lot of them. But hopefully I'll find it. Maybe it's under something, fell behind a shelf, which I have a lot of. You never know. So, but yeah, it's missing, or it fell out of the truck. Yeah, you never know. You never know. But when I made that green and orange shirt, I had it. I had them then, but I haven't been able to find them since that trip. I don't know. And I can't recall when I went hunting with my dad if I had that pink and white with me. I don't think I did. It's frustrating. Oh, I have a Christmas tree I'm going to put in here too. I guess I'm going to put it over. I want y'all to see it. I'm going to put it somewhere here. I don't know where. I might put it over here. Maybe I'll put it behind the couch. I don't know. Maybe over there. I'm not sure. You guys really can't tell how deep my room is, but I've got a lot of room back here. It doesn't look like I do, but I do. So I got her bed laying in the middle. She was crashed out over there. She loves that trampoline. I don't want to bring it in the camper. It's too big. I was always kicking it and injuring myself. I like all the room I have. And she can just sleep with me. I do have her crate in there. She escaped from it, y'all. She opened the zipper. Yes, she did. Somehow she worked it open. Little stinker. So I gotta figure that one out. But she did tear the mesh. So I have the metal crates at the house. I didn't want to put a metal crate in my house, but I guess if I have to, I have to. But I have been, leaving her, trying to. She's getting better in the car. Like, I know a lot of people are like, you shouldn't leave your dog in the car. I understand the laws, and actually, I was in a Publix. I had my car on, and I had my air conditioning on, and my dog was barking, and a lady opened my car, and they called the police on me, and the police officer said, actually, she was breaking the law. The dog was not in distress. I mean, I went in there to get marshmallows, and I came out, the air conditioner was running, and it was when I had my little Jack Russell. And he told the ladies that she was barking. She was a barker. She had anxiety whenever I left. And, now I put a blanket in the cart. I don't go in grocery stores with her, but I do take her in Walmart. I put her in the cart. As long as I put a blanket in the cart, they're cool with it. So here anyways, I don't know how they are other places. There's a couple regulars that like her at Walmart. There's this older gentleman, he always loves on her. She loves him. She's made friends at Wally World. Y'all can't see her. I moved my camera, my computer back. There. You can see a little bit better. But, yeah, the room doesn't look as pretty as it will. Eventually, one day, it'll all look so beautiful. Be full of yarn and shelves, and you guys will go, oh, Nancy, love your yarn wall. That's my dream. To get my yarn wall here. All right. I love you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Mwah.